In the nonprofit space, you probably need to get a lot done with a little. You're listening to Hacks for Good with nonprofit technology nerd Taylor Shanklin.
We're all hustling at nonprofits, at startups.
T. Shank is going to break it down for you.
It's a grind, right? You've got to do a lot with a little.
Giving you tips and tricks to grow your mission.
I'm going to be sharing my toolkit.
And use the latest and greatest tools available to growth hack your cause.
Hey guys, it's T. Shank here on Hacks for Good. Thanks for joining me this morning. In the spirit of the hustle, I wanted to get a quick recording in from the car on my morning commute in. Don't worry guys, I got my hands-free device. There's my disclaimer. So I am watching the road and I am not looking at you people. So I want to talk today, just real quickly, riff on donation form 101. If you have an online donation form, you are a nonprofit asking individuals to donate to you via your online donation form. I want to talk real today about the basics that you've got to get right. And if you don't have these basics right, then don't be thinking about all of the fancy schmancy stuff yet, okay? Get the basics right first. Keep it simple. Make it work fast. And then worry about making it fancy and pretty. So here's what I want you to do right now. If you are at your desk or you're somewhere where you can pull up your donation form on your phone, yes, on your smartphone, pull it up, or, pull it up on your desktop too, and look at it. And ask yourself, if I did not work at my organization and I came upon this form, would I fill it out? Okay? This is the get real talk. This is looking at your form, step outside of yourself and say, if I were someone who didn't know a lot about my organization and a friend asked me to donate, let's say because they're helping to raise money for you for a gala or some sort of event or something like that, and they said go online and donate, would you donate? How difficult or how easy is it to actually get through the donation process? And there's two things I want you to think about. One, the length of the form. How many fields do you have on that form? What information are you asking? Are you asking for information that you don't really need or that you could maybe get in some other way? And two, the second thing is when you click Donate Now on your donate button on your website and you're taken to that donation page, does it look like your organization? I've seen this so many times where you click on the Donate Now, you're taken out to the donation page, which is in some other, your online donation system, whatever you've got going. And it just doesn't necessarily look real. It looks too different that it makes me question the security of it. Did I really get taken to the right place? And that sort of thing. So if you are using a system that makes you link to a different donation page, and it's not like an embeddable donation form on your website, make sure it looks like your organization, it looks legit. Mimic your website as much as possible. And then back to number one, are you asking questions you don't need the answers to? Or like I said, are you asking questions where you could somehow get that information in another way, like maybe via a follow-up survey after they've made the donation? When it comes to getting the form down to the right length, the shortest length possible, ask for the basic biographical information, the basic billing information. If you want to have like one question around what's your connection to the organization, I think that's fine. but stop asking all of the demographic data that you maybe don't really need, that's quite frankly going to turn people off. Sometimes I go to forums and they ask so much that I don't want to give that much information, and I abandon the forum and I don't give. And that's real talk. And I know it's kind of candid, kind of hard to hear, but it's something that we need to all be thinking about if we really want to grow our causes and we really want to get more donations online. We have to be real with ourselves and asking the questions, how am I going to use this data? And therefore, do I really need to ask for it? Or can I get it at another time and not at the time in which I'm asking them to do the task of getting it done and getting the money and clicking on that process donation button on the form? Okay, that's it. That is my 2 things about donation forms online. Donation Forms 101 is the length of the form, get it short, ask only for information that you really need, and 2, make sure the form looks like your organization and make sure it doesn't look like the donor is potentially taken somewhere else. That will definitely lead to abandonment. All right, guys, well, I'm almost here at my office, so I'm going to sign off. Peace out.
We really appreciate you tuning in to Hacks for Good. We hope you got some nuggets you can take back to your nonprofit to accelerate growth, or just get your job done faster. Subscribe for regular updates at hacksforgood.com. If you liked it, please share this out with others you think may like it. Until next time.